We go through our lives reading other people's books, watching other people's YouTube videos or movies, but how often do we actually just say, hey, I want to write a book today? And that's what I'm suggesting for you guys to do, to start creating your own content. There are some lessons that I'm going to share with you guys today that have sort of shifted my mindset as I've become more of a content creator. So I used to be, I imagine like most of you guys, I would watch so many videos, read books, or watch movies, but I wouldn't really make my own thing. But what I wanted to do is shift my mindset into somebody that can create. And this really started when I started making videos, I started to write, and I found that when you shift into this mindset, it completely changes how you look at information. For example, when I was reading To Sell Is Human, I decided that I was going to make a video on it. And that completely shifted the way I read the book, because now when I was reading the book, the whole time I was thinking, how can I condense this into a video? What are the key points? What are the most important pieces of information? And it stopped me from being such a passive consumer of the content and into more of an active one. Now I was actively seeking this information and trying to understand it in a way that I could explain to somebody else, to a camera. And I found that doing that really enabled me to understand the content a lot better. So that's my first tip. The second tip is, when you can create things, you can understand them in a way that is more meaningful for you. You are so passive in the way you consume, but when you can curate information from a variety of different sources and put them together, not only is it benefiting you, but it's benefiting other people. Because now I can come along and publish a video or do some writing, and somebody might stumble upon that and say, hey, that's a really valuable idea. That's something really valuable. I think so many of us don't want to put ourselves out there because we feel like we don't have something to offer to other people. We think you have to have achieved a certain level of success or have a certain understanding. But what you can realize is that everybody, no matter who you are, where you are, what your situation is, you have something valuable to offer other people, because there are going to be people that don't know what you know. So if you can share that and condense it and explain it in a way that is relevant to them, that can relate to them, because remember that there are so many people in this world and there will be people that relate to you. If you can send out your message to those people, you can really impact those people. And that's what I want to say is that you have something valuable to offer. And when you can look at other people's videos or content, maybe they could be famous or have millions of subscribers, and you can look at it and you realize that they are not so much different from you. In fact, often people with a big following, their content might not be the best. I've found that people with 10,000 subscribers, 20,000, or even just a couple, they can be hidden gems and have amazing advice, amazing knowledge, amazing content that bigger YouTubers might not necessarily have. And so no matter where you are, just realize that you have something to offer. Don't worry about what other people think. And I can do a video on this another time if people are interested. Let me know. So don't worry about what other people think, and just start talking to the camera and take that action, take that first step, because you are going to feel that initial resistance, but when you can overcome it, then you can actually shift into being a producer, not a consumer. And so for everybody watching this, I challenge you guys to make a video or write 1,000 words. Just get down on your computer or take out your cell phone and start recording, start writing, start doing something creative. Unleash your creative juices. Hope you enjoyed. So just one last point that I realized I forgot. When you can become more of a content creator, it gives you a massive appreciation for the content you consume in your life, because now you read a book and it's just amazing to appreciate that book, because now you can understand what it means to write. Or you can watch a video and you can really appreciate the amount of effort they put into editing, because you realize how hard it is to do animation, or how hard it is to edit a video in a really clean way. And so having that appreciation just magnifies what you get out of it, because now you are grateful for the content in a different way. Now you can see the effort that's been put in. And that's why I think no matter where you are, you should try to make your own stuff, because it's just going to give you a lot more appreciation for everybody else's stuff. And I think that's really valuable.